Hello everyone, I'm going to be bringing you the review for The Mitchells vs. the Machines. The Mitchells vs. the Machines is directed by Mike Redner, produced by Phil Lord, Christopher Miller, Kurt Elchett, written by Mike Randa and Jeff Rowe, starring Danny McBride, Abby Jacobson, Ryan Rudolph, Eric Andre, Fred Amson, Beck Bennett, Conan O'Brien, uh, Charlo Yai, Shasha Zamata, Mike Randa, Olivia Coleman, and more. Music is by Mark Motherboard, edited by Greg Levington, production companies from Columbia Pictures, Sony Pictures Animation, Lord Miller Productions, One Cool Film, distributed by Netflix, United States and internationally, and Sony Pictures releasing in China. It released April 23rd, 2020. No, that's wrong. It released April 30th, 2021. Internationally, it runs for 150 minutes. The budget for this movie was $50 to $100 million, and don't know the box office thing. Plot. Katie Mitchell is an uprising filmmaker and noted oddball with often clashes with her dad, Rick, and has recently been accepted into a college. The evening before Katie leaves, Rick accidentally destroys Katie's laptop, disappointing her, and their connection drifts apart. Together with Mum Linda and younger brother Aaron, Rick takes him on a road trip the next morning for one last bonding experience before Katie goes off to college. Unfortunately, a highly intelligent L named Pal, PAL, turned on her creator Mark Bauman after he declares her obsolete and plans to unveil a new line of home robots in her place. She gets all robots to capture humans worldwide, but the Mitchells manage to avoid capture at a dinosaur-oriented road stop cafe after Rick decides for his family to stay put in the cafe for their own safety. They eventually bond with two malfunctioning robots, Eric and De- Deborah Bot, as they guide the Mitchells to use a kill code to shut down Powell and all the robots. Voice cast: Abby Jacobson is Katie Mitchell, Jenny McBride is Rick Mitchell, Maya Rudolph is Linda Mitchell, Mark Randa is Aaron Mitchell, Eric Andre is Dr. Mark Bauman, Olivia Coleman is Powell, Fred Amston is Deborah Bot 5000, Beck Bennett is Eric, Conan O'Brien is Galaxin 500, Carolyn Yai is Abby Posey, Chrissy Teigen is Haley Posey, John Legend is Jim Posey, Blake Griffin is Sleek Robot for Pell Labs, Doug the Pug is Monchi, the dog for the family. Development. On May 22nd, 2018, Sony Pictures Animation announced the title of Phil Lord and Christopher Miller's produced animated film that was developed entitled The Mitchells vs. the Machines. The film is the forced collaboration with SPA, followed with two Cloud of the Giants of Meatballs films and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, as well as the studio's first original feature film since The Star. Mike Redner and Jeff Rowe, former writers of the Disney Channel animated series Gravity Falls, served as the film screenwriters, with Randa serving as director and Rowe as co-director. Further details were revealed a year later at 2019 Agency International Animated Film Festival that June, when Sony Animation President Christy Belson revealed that the film would be using animation style similar to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse in the worlds that Mitchell family and robots live in are initially separated before colliding. On February 20th, 2022, first images were revealed through Entertainment Weekly, and it was announced that the title was changed to Connected. The film was resumed back to The Mitchells vs. the Machine, renamed back to The Mitchells vs. the Machines after Sony sold the distribution rights to Netflix on January 12th, 2021. Randa said that the title change, I love The Mitchells vs. the Machines. Connected is good, but I think it doesn't stick to your ribs as much. The movie is an original movie, and I want the title to reflect that. The exciting thing was Netflix was like, hey, we would like that old title, and I would like, we all are like old titles. Let's do that. I was always strongly for that title, and I'm really glad it's getting back. Glad it got back. Casting. On February 9th, 2020, Abby Jenkinson has been cast as Katie Mitchell. The followed by casting announcements: Dana McBride, Maya Rudolph, Rinda, Eric Andre, and Olivia Colman the next day. During a watch party for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was held on Twitter on May 6, 2020. Lord that confirmed that Blake Griffin has joined the cast as one of the robots. On March 23, 2021, ahead of the film's Netflix release, more cast members were confirmed by starring including Fred Emerson, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Chow Yai, Conan O'Brien, Elkin Hirsch, and Jay Powen, among others. Hirsch later announced that he was also going to be serving as the creative consultant of the film. Music. Following the release of the trailer, Lord confirmed on Twitter that the frequently collaborator Mark Motherboard was composed for the score for the film. In January 2021, director Randa revealed on Twitter that the movie soundtrack will incorporate songs from variety artists, including Los Companos, Shaw Ross, Taking Heads, Grimes, Le Tiger, The Marshy, and Mandone, and as well as the brand new original song by Alex Leahy. Animation work at Sony Pictures Imagineworks has already been begun by May 2019, as confirmed by the animator Nick Kondo on Twitter. Former Gravity Falls Illuminaman and Danny Terrence and Matt Bradley worked as a storyboard artist in the film. Release. The Mitchells vs. the Machine was originally scheduled for a theatrically release by Sony in the United States on January 10th, 2020, but was later delayed to September 18th that year. It was delayed again to October 23rd due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The film was later removed for the release schedule in October, though the film was still set to release later in 2020. At the time of the film's removal, on January 21st, 2021, Netflix bought the worldwide distribution rights to the film, about $110 million, with Sony retaining distribution rights in China. 2 months later, on March 23rd, they announced that the film would release on April 30th, following the limited theatrical release a week earlier on April 23rd. Reception. On the review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval of 97% based on 64 reviews, with an average rating of 8.3 out of 10. The site's critics' concerns reads, eye-catching and energetic, The Mitchells vs. the Machines delivers a funny, feel-good story that the whole family can enjoy. On Metacritic, the film has a weighted average score of 80 out of 100 based on 15 critics, indicating generally favourable reviews. Whew. Okay. So I literally just watched this movie. Not long, like 10 minutes ago. And I love this movie. This was such a great movie. I can see what they did with the animation, with how they did it kind of like with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, I can see that, definitely. But yeah, I really like the animation for this movie, and definitely a must-watch film to people because it is a fantastic time and also a fantastic movie that I highly recommend people should watch, because The Mitchells versus the Machines is just a great time. And yeah, I love the animation. The animation is fantastic. I just love it. Yes, I really did enjoy The Mitchells versus the Machines, and it's a great movie, and I highly recommend you watch this film. But for my score for The Mitchells versus the Machines, I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Percentage, I'm gonna give it a 93%. Base, I'm gonna give it a grade. I'm gonna give it an A minus, and out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 9.3 out of 10. Thank you for listening to my review for The Mitchells versus the Machines. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned to the Mighty Ducks episode 6 review. And yeah, that's about it for today. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. Be a big help. Thank you for watching. Take care. Peace.